All right, here we go again. We're gonna try once more. We're gonna try to go ahead and keep going with our live stream of the Oscars. If you're just tuning in, Robert Downey Jr. just announced Kieran Culkin as winner of Best Supporting Actor for his role in Real Pain, which is not surprising at all. A great movie directed by J.C. Eisenberg, which, if you remember, he is most famous for portraying the role of Mark Zuckerberg in The Social Network, which one was nominated in 2011, if I'm not mistaken, for Best Picture, along other uh, categories. But yeah, we are back in YouTube. We are back in YouTube, and we're not going back. They tried to take our stream down, but we're back. YouTube, what are you doing? This is free speech. What are you taking our live stream for? But we're back. Even if YouTube decides to take our stream, we're gonna go back. And if they decide to delete my channel, we're gonna go back. But Robert Downey Jr. just announced Kieran Culkin as Best Supporting Actor, and yes, we'll see what happens. Timothy Chalamet. Look, the inclusion of Timothy Chalamet as nominee is not surprising. There were not that many good performances this year. It was a very weak year, 2024, for movies. But I would say the biopic formula never fails. The biopic formula is always good, and it often gets you an Oscar unless you're Austin Butler. Sorry, Austin. Goldie Hawn and Andrew Garfield will announce the nominees for I forget what. We'll find out. We'll find out. It is a little bit loud for sure. But, hopefully YouTube doesn't catch this algorithm. Uh, But we're gonna go back and we're gonna watch. We're gonna see.
Thank you. I just loved it. We're so lucky making movies in this amazing Hollywood and making people laugh and maybe some didn't, but that's okay. In the meantime, okay, sweetheart, can you read that?
We're gonna see best costume design, Wicked, being nominated along with Conclave and other movies. It is interesting how the power of costume, how the power of what you're wearing tells about a story. I mean, in Conclave, of course, you have great costumes with the cardinal robes and the pope papal robes, right? That's what you see in the Catholic churches. And but in Wicked, you have more elements of fantasy storytelling. Oh, wait, this is for short film or animated film. This is for animated film. I was mistaken.
I'm a snail. Oh, funny.
Wallace and Gromit, they came back after what, 20 years of not being on TV or anything like that, but it's great to see them back. The Wild Robot is gonna win this, that's for sure. I mean, it's won every single time with the BAFTAs and the Golden Gloves. Um, we're bound to see them culminated with that animated feature film. And the Oscar goes to Flow. Wow, that is the first upset of the night. Not a big upset, no, but not a lot of people care about animated feature films. All the respect, but yeah, it is an upset for sure. It's surprising how animated films have had more popularity throughout the years. It's mostly just overtaken by Disney, dominated by Disney, but not this time. And Moana 2 was not nominated, even though it won $1 billion. That tells you that money doesn't equal does not equal quality. Very deserving win.
I know. I'm going to see if I can see it. Telling a story in minutes is an art form all in its own. Here are the five nominees that mastered it brilliantly.
Yeah, we're gonna see short film.
Beautiful men, Nicola Kippens and Greg Van Asling. In the shadow of the cypress, Shirin Sohani and Hussein Molayemi. Magic Candies, Dice Ganesha and Takashi Washi. Wander to Wonder, Nina Guntz and Stinette Rostrom. Yuck, Namik Kisrush
We're
and
gonna see my prediction, and I didn't see this movie, but my prediction is that Beautiful Man will win. Oh, The Shadow of the Cypress. That's okay. I have not seen any of these short films, but it's a good. They seem happy. I mean, I gotta see these films. It's very underrated. This type of categories, right? Not a lot of people pay attention. They pay attention more of the Best Picture nominees or Best Actor movies, but not these films, which they deserve recognition. They deserve respect. And then we'll see what else is next. Original screenplays next.
actually, we hadn't obtained our visa until yesterday, and we were totally disappointed. So disappointed, and now we are here, and it's like
That's nice to see, people very excited for their work to be recognized.
okay. Uh, we're going to dedicate our film and this. Oh no! Oh my God! It's your turn.
This is nice to see.
It's your turn. Just the fact that we managed to make this film under the extraordinary circumstances of our country is a miracle.
And
We
yeah, best costume design.
miracle you have done.
original screenplay.
Let me read it myself. Until yesterday, we hadn't even obtained our visa and we were totally
The Real
disappointed.
Pain, The Substance,
And now we are
September
finally here
5th.
with this
Unknown and The
special.
Brutalist. The Brutalist being 3 hours and 35 minutes, still in theaters. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I need to go watch it. The Substance is a fantastic film. A Real Pain, it's
Yes, if we
a
persevere,
great film as well.
painful
And
miracles do happen.
we'll see who
We are
wins.
going to dedicate our film and this precious award to all those who are still fighting in their inner and outer battles heroically, and nobody knows about that, especially to our fellow Iranians who are still suffering. We are so grateful to the Academy and all those who supported us in this long journey, especially our
It's
families.
crazy how the
Thank you.
dominion of Disney has not taken over in the last 2 to 3 years. This year being the 1 and 2 was not dominated.
Just ahead, a very special presentation for costume design with Lily Rose Depp, Oscar nominee John Lithgow, Connie Nielsen, Elle Fanning, and Bowen Yang. Whether you're in the spotlight or working tirelessly behind it, Prudential honors the industry's commitment to keep film production moving forward.
Now we're back in break. But yeah, it's interesting how these films have not taken over by Disney. Disney being always the favorite to win animated films, and we are seeing that Disney's quality has been either decreasing or being taken over by Marvel or Star Wars even. But they haven't focused as much on their animated films, which is what made Disney thrive, and it's very sad to see. Hopefully next year, even next year, we don't see. I don't know a lot of animated films that are coming out next year. This year, but Disney needs to get back to that, and a lot of people are saying it. I'm saying it, and a lot of people agree that Disney needs to get back to animated films because who's leading now the force for animated films? It's DreamWorks and Netflix, but Disney is not very.
Feeling a little big.
Disney is not being very.
It's all natural. I need a prescription.
Yeah, Disney has decreased a lot in quality, and yeah, uh, thank you for the comment, Rico. Actor in supporting role. Yeah, it was not very surprising to me, to be honest. Kieran Culkin has been winning everything, the SAG Awards, the BAFTA, the Golden Globes, and yeah, it was just a great wrap up of a great campaign for the awards. Kieran Culkin was a fantastic actor in A Real Pain. Um, but those of you that are watching, please let me know who you want to win Best Picture. Who do you think should win Best Picture? And what's something that you're surprised is not nominated? I am, for like I said earlier in the COD stream, I'm surprised that this Villeneuve, Denis Villeneuve, that's a French pronunciation, Denis Villeneuve was not nominated for Best Director, which is wild, absolutely wild to me. Uh, Dune being nominated for Best Picture, I think cinematography as well,
Will continue in a moment here on
which is wild.
ADD.
And we remember last year a film that was very good in visual effects and won Best Picture, Oppenheimer, which is now considered a classic in movies. I consider a classic for all those that love movies. And Dune Part 2 was not as loved by movie critics and other movie aficionados, and it did not gather any more Oscar nominations for this time, which is wild to me. I love Dune. I think it's not the most out there movie of all time, but it was a great film nonetheless, and it's surprising to me that it did not garner many nominations. So we'll see. And Dune Messiah is coming out next year, and it's gonna gather a lot of reactions. It's going to happen. It's gonna happen with a lot of surprises. It's gonna be a very surprising movie, and next year, most of all, is gonna be a very big year for movies. 2026, 2025 is also coming strong with the Michael Jackson movie. I agree. Dune is very underrated. Dune, and it's surprising to me that Austin Butler did not win a nomination for Best Supporting Actor, which is wild to me. But Jonathan Bailey did, which is also wild. And yeah, Wicked deservedly got a lot of nominations. I watched Wicked 6 times in theaters. 6 freaking times, fellas. Yes, I did that, and I'm proud of it. Endgame has my record of 7 movies, 7 times watched. This is the first time that Latvia has won an Oscar. Latvia, a country in Europe. Rico, help me out. I know you're watching. Help me out. What the heck is Latvia? I'm gonna look it up. Okay, Latvia, a country in the Baltic region of Northern Europe.
Soy su anfitrión Conan O'Brien y espero que disfruten del espectáculo.
Conan O'Brien speaking a little bit of español. Muy bien, Conan. On speaking Hindi as well. Respect, respect. I think that that makes sense. Hollywood is not a place to spend all our money. Custom design. This is a clear winner for me for Conclave. Although Wicked has also a shot as being a very costume based and very makeup based movie. So we'll see. They told us that Wicked, that what the heck?
Yeah, no, we changed our minds.
So the guy from Wicked dressed up as the guy from Wicked. I forget his name, but it's a funny bit. But I thought we were gonna have clips of movies. That's what I told. We were told. That's what I thought. And I didn't hear and I didn't see that for best supporting actor when they announced it. So I'm surprised that didn't happen. And yeah, I think that Nosferatu as well has a shot.
Into my Nosferatu costumes, I could feel the weight of history, the restrictions holding women down, and the urge to break free. Your work didn't just dress Ellen Hutter, it transformed our entire vision of the
It is crazy how much a costume can change storytelling. I mean, and it's also surprising to me that Dune did not get a lot of nominations. Did not get a nomination in that regard. That's crazy to me. Oh yeah, Elle Fanning was in A Complete Unknown. That's crazy. I completely forgot about Elle Fanning. Of course, the most talented of the Fannings. All the respect to Dakota.
the energy, the rebellion, the moment. You
To me, it's a very close race between Conclave and Wicked. That's for sure. Wicked with the hat and then the robes and the Glinda costume and then of course the cardinal robes for the papal robes for Conclave. So we'll see. I mean, you look at the vestments of. I mean, it's a good reminder of how the vestments in the Catholic Church work, right? And it does good in Conclave. It does a good job for those that watch Conclave.
Her research notes alone are 300 pages. Now, that's commitment. Lizzie, dear friend, you are extraordinary. And honestly, I miss that costume.
It's kind of nice that they're recognizing their costume designers because they're not. There are a few. There's some of the least recognized people in Hollywood, just in the world of cinema. Oh, Gladiator for sure, for sure. I mean, old Rome back in the day type costumes, very good. I remember watching the first Gladiator. I have not seen the second one, which I've heard that it's fantastic. With Paul Mescal as the son of Maximus Meridius. But I'm still gonna go there. I think it's Wicked and or Conclave.
Costumed by the great Paul Tazwell. It's one of the biggest honors of my alleged career.
A legend career. I mean, this guy is famous for SNL for sure, but he did well in Wicked.
Person who says the Elphaba costume tells a story, but I have to because it does,
It's
because I'm a new legend.
Yeah, and I'm glad that they're being recognized because it's important. It's important element in storytelling. Costumes.
I'm going to defy gravity off the side of this stage. Paul, how very daring for being such a one-of-a-kind talent. I love you so much.
So we'll see.
And the Oscar goes
And the Oscar goes to
Wicked Paul
Wicked. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. Yeah, I mean that movie defied a lot of, no pun intended, defied a lot of expectations and defied a lot of standards for movie making, and it made for a stage play in the cinema in the big screen to be something to be admired, and it's a great achievement for cinema. Wicked, and it's good that it's being recognized. It's obviously getting more traction for the Oscars, which is what I was expecting. So I'm glad it's happening.
Um, I'm the first black man to receive the Costume Design Award.
Okay. Wicked is going to gain a lot of Oscars. This is my prediction. I think that it deserves to win at least an acting award. I would love to see Ariana Grande win it. I think it's still gonna be Zoe Saldana. I would be surprised if she doesn't win again because Zoe Saldana in her own right is a great actress. But I think, in my opinion, the best actress, supporting actress of the year was Ariana Grande. Okay, here we go. Holy crap. Have I been muted this whole time? Oh my god. That's embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. Have I been muted this whole time? Oh my god. Okay, that should be better. That should work, right?
This is the Emirates Premium Economy Suite.
Let me know if you can hear me now.
Economy. Perhaps they need to call it something else.
Okay, here we go. I think that worked out. It's been, I think I was muted for a while, but now I'm back here. Let me know in the comments down below if you cannot hear me. If you can, please give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe and like, please. It helps out a lot. I'm starting this stream, right? I'm starting to get into this mojo of wanting to talk about the things I want to talk about. That's why I called it, uh, or what's it called? Stir in the pot. So I'm glad that I was able to do this, and those of you that are joining me today, it's been a very predictable season for awards tonight. Kieran Culkin, Anora, Wicked already winning two, I think. Honestly, Timothy should win Ballon d'Or. I agree. I think he's a very talented and cracked footballer. I think he's doing really well for Saint Etienne, which is his favorite team. That is. Thank you, Nick. I think that yes, he should win Ballon d'Or, and he gives himself a shout to win Best Actor with his recent win in the SAG Awards last weekend, which I didn't put it wasn't on my bingo card for him to win at all, right? But he just put himself in the conversation. I think it's still Ralph Fiennes to win the award. I think he's still gonna win the best actor, along with a possible shot for Adrian Brody for The Brutalist, which is a 3 hour and 35-minute movie. It is crazy to me how many people are not willing to sit on a movie theater. I get it, but a lot of people are not willing to see it and watch a movie for 3 hours. That's to each your own, but a lot of these movies are about that runtime.
Are you tired of streaming movies from your couch, from your kitchen?
Here we go. Just what I was talking about, streaming movies. I mean, it's crazy to me that people are not liking the theaters anymore. The theaters are dying, fellas. The theater experience is dying. A lot of people are just taking over and watching Marvel movies. I get it. Marvel movies are fun. I watched Wicked 6 times. Okay, that's the record that I have. 6 times. No, the record was Endgame. But nevertheless, I enjoy watching Wicked every single time. I cried. I agree. I agree. Thank you. Yes, it is very freaking sad that movies people do not want to watch theaters. What am I saying? People do not want to watch movies in the theaters. It's very sad and very disappointing. Go to the movie theater. It's expensive as hell. That's for sure. But man, is it fun? You guys remember if you're watching the game Losers and Wizards, shout out to Losers and Wizards. Uh when we went to watch Dune, that was fun. It is a whole experience. Yes, I agree. It is an experience. And that's why people want to go to the movie theaters. It takes you away from reality. I think it's better than watching it in your living room. I like watching in the living room, but I don't prefer the movie theater experience. I think that movies in general have taken a toll in quality because we're so used to watching Marvel and Star Wars and other movies that are not cinema. And I think it's very sad that we're not able to watch movies that are outside of the realm of Marvel, which I'm guilty of it because I'm a Marvel fan. Mbappe over Salah. I agree. Mbappe. So next award we're gonna see is, what is it? Yes, it is international film. And who's nominated for this? Let's see. Brazil. I'm still here from Brazil. The Girl with the Needle. Denmark. That's dangerous. That sounds dangerous. The Seed of the Circuit Fig and Flow. Flow already won animated feature. So we'll see if we can win international feature. I think that will be interesting to watch. Wait, what is this? I thought it was animated films. What the heck? Anora. Wait, what am I watching here? Wait. Oh, the brutal. What the heck is this? Wait, what is this? What is this awards? What am I? What category is this? I am so dumb. What the heck? Is this costume design still? What the heck? Wicked. Emilia Paris. This is costume design, isn't it? No, it does. It's not. Oh, film editing. Oh, Conclave. Anora wins editing. Okay, that's a surprise. That's a surprise. Hold up. Hold up. What the heck? I was not expecting that. I was expecting Conclave or the Brutalist to win this one. That's okay. The Brutalist is not doing well in this season. This awards um, Oscar round.
And everybody I mentioned earlier.
What is going
I
on?
appreciate the recognition for this.
Heck, fellas, I think Anora might actually win Best Picture.
I saved this film in the edit. Trust me. That director should never work again.
I think it's gonna be.
No, truly, I consider editing to be half of my directing.
Editing is really important in a film. It's crazy how much editing
Of course, thank my entire cast and crew, but there
will
are
make a
rules
film
I allow in the editing
to be as good as it is, right? I mean, when you look at films like
guys for
La La Land,
your emotional
the way that it's
creative support.
edited, or
And
the
those
same thing with
Samantha Kwan, my wife and producer.
Splash, Flash, no Splash.
Producer.
With this one with Miles Teller and
Some pretty good notes. Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you.
Damien Chazelle is a master of that. I mean, you have jump cuts that make purpose, make sense, and then you have very little cuts and that make a movie what it is. I mean, I remember in 2018 when Bohemian Rhapsody won for film editing, but it was terrible editing. Oh, best supporting actress. Here we go. I think this is gonna be. It's gonna be very upset. A big upset if Zoe Saldana is not gonna doesn't win it. She's won everything. I want Ariana Grande to win it, but Monica Barbaro, I think that's her name, was also very good at that in a complete unknown. So it's gonna be very surprising if very surprising if she wins. But Zoe Saldana, I think, has it in her back. Who didn't cry at Wicked? I mean, I cried at Wicked. I cried probably like 3 times with the first 3 times I saw it. I remember that. And I think that it's gonna be very surprising if she doesn't, if she wins as well. But I want her to win. That's for sure. We'll see. Felicity Jones. Oh yes, she was nominated for Brutalist. Yes, I think. But All of these people are very, very talented actresses. I think Zoe Saldana already has like 2 Oscars, so let's give it to Ariana. Come on, we can do it. You can do it. This announcer, she won Best Supporting Actress for the Holdovers. It's in Peacock. It's a great movie. Let's see. Zoe Saldana. If Zoe Saldana wins, okay, I've said it again. I'm gonna say it. It's not surprising, but she was not that good. That's a hot take for a lot of people, but she was not that good. She was the best thing about the movie, that's for sure. But over Ariana Grande, over Felicity Jones, over Isabel Rossellini, over Monica Barbaro. Come on, man.
Each one of them so deserving. And
The Oscar goes to Halsey. We'll see.
Zoe Saldana.
Of course. I mean, Zoe Saldana was gonna win regardless. I'm not surprised. Is anyone surprised? I'm not surprised. Come on. Great actress, and she's what she's gonna do. She's gonna cry. And she's gonna be like a 3 minute speech. She's gonna do like the 3 minute speech. Oh God. There we go. There. What did I say?
My whole family's here. I am floored by this honor. Thank you to the Academy for
How many
recognizing
Oscars
the
does?
quiet heroism and the power
How many
of women
Oscars does she
in
have?
media. And talking about powerful women, my fellow nominees, the love and community that you have offered me is a true gift, and I will pay it forward. Thank you so much. Jacques Audiard, you are forever a beloved character in my life.
She
Thank you for
has.
taking the interest. Thank you for being so curious about these women to tell this story to my cast and my.
I mean, every movie she makes $1 billion. That's for sure.
Netflix, Ted, Lisa,
Avengers,
Laura,
Avatar.
Productions, YSL. Thank
Not
you
this
for
one
your
though.
support. To my kick-ass team,
Went right
CJ,
to Netflix.
my amazing managers and lawyers, and the powerful ladies of the lead company, your guidance, and thank you for always answering my emails late night. To my mom, my dad, and my sisters, Magnet and Cecily. Everything
Bro, it's
that I've
not that
reached is
deep.
good that I've
Chill.
ever done in my life is because of you. Thank you so much. And to my husband, with that beautiful hair, you're just
Oh, Penelope's there.
the biggest.
Where's Emma
surprise
Stone? I haven't seen Emma
is
Stone. I hope she's
Homegrown
presenting.
and our beautiful, perfect sons, Sai, Bowie, and Zen. They fill our skies every night with stars. My grandmother came to this country in 1961. I am a proud child of immigrant parents.
I mean, I get it. It's a very emotional award, but man, let's get on with the show, fellas. This is her first Oscar? No way.
For a role where I got to sing and speak in Spanish. My grandmother, if she were here, she would be so delighted. This is for my grandmother, Argentina Cece. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, muchas gracias. Getting that Spanish out there. Ben Stiller. Who remembers Ben Stiller's when she presented Best Visual Effects and she dressed up as a Avatar character? That was nuts.
On ABC. Brought to you by Visa. Visa. Everywhere you want to be.
Just 49 keys inside a metal thing from 1958.
Oh, not again, YouTube. My God.
By your favorite director, aka your best friend. Or maybe becoming a chef who crafts unique recipes like this onigiri.
Oh my God.
Critics do too. Like really good. Or you could start a travel scheme where your research takes you from South America to
We took a little pause, but we're back. Ya regresamos. Gracias a los que nos están viendo acá. Me están viendo en español. Gracias. Thank you for those that are watching. Okay, we're back. YouTube took it down again, but we're back. Ya regresados. YouTube nos tomó la transmisión porque por falta de derecho de terceros, pero bueno. We're back. We're back. And so, thank you for those that are watching. Gracias a los que nos están viendo. We're going to do this in bilingual, in 2 languages. It's going to be hard, but we're going to do it. Vamos a hacerlo en 2 lenguajes, en español y en spanglish. Y bueno, para los que nos están siguiendo, for those that are following, ha sido una campaña de Oscars muy predecible, con Kieran Culkin ganando mejor actor de reparto, con Zoe Saldaña ganando mejor actriz de reparto, Zoe Saldaña and Kieran Culkin winning Best Actor and Actresses of Supporting Actors and Actors. So we'll see what's going on here. Ben Stiller is back. And this is for Best Production Design, mejor diseño de producción. Y este va a ser. Los nominados son The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked. This is for Conclave, of course. Conclave va a ganar este premio. Conclave is going to win this award for sure. I think it's a no-brainer. And Ben Stiller is presenting this award. Ben Stiller está presentando este premio. Y bueno, I think it's going to be between The Brutalist, Conclave, or Wicked. It's going to be very hard for Wicked not to win it. Although The Brutalist can also very well win it. But Conclave, all doing that Vatican set piece, it's incredible. But Doom Part 2, I mean, this is anybody's game. Okay, we'll see who wins. Let's see. The Oscar goes to Wicked. Wow, Wicked is having a great night. Wicked is having a fantastic night tonight. The Brutalist is not doing well. I was not expecting that. Heck, Wicked might actually win something like Best Picture. How crazy would that be? It's not gonna happen. But how crazy would that be?
Thanks to the Academy. I need to share this with my wife Phyllis, my co-designer, and our kids, Sophie and Francesca.
That's crazy.
Wicked was one of our greatest experiences of all time to make.
I mean, is anybody surprised? I am. Also, John M. Chu was not nominated for Best Director when you're nominated for Best Picture. That's crazy.
Universal Pictures for all the support, and our art department, our construction department, my whole team, Kate Brenner, Joe Wilkerson, my family and friends at home, and my husband Mark. Thank you very much.
And yeah, I mean, with Doom Part 2, the thing that killed it was the release time. And yeah, you're right. I saw this message. A friend just texted me about this. Never released a. Is that Mick Jagger? Holy crap, is he 90 or something? Holy crap. Or Best Original Song. I think this is gonna be El Mal by from Emilia Perez.
Greatly honored to be invited to give this award for the best original song tonight. And much as I love doing it,
Mick Jagger, what a legend.
to give this award out, the producers really wanted Bob Dylan to do this.
Had to turn down my TV. Hopefully, the YouTube AI does not pick it up. Thank you for the tip, Ricardo. Vamos a ver el premio al mejor canción del año en los Oscars. Mick Jagger. Wow. Let's see. In the settings, we can change the noise cancellation because, damn, son. Okay. Let's see if that does it. Emilia Perez. What the heck? I can't believe it's nominated for best original song. These categories, it's crazy to me. But then again, such is the industry. So that's crazy. I mean, I get that Wicked is not nominated because there's no original song, it's all from a stage show. But come on. It's crazy to me that a song like No One Mourns the Wicked is not gonna get any awards. That's crazy. Okay. I think this is gonna be El Mal from Emilia Perez for sure. Yo me dormí. I fell asleep with Emilia Perez. Or Emile Pierre, something like that. Song by a movie by French people about Mexicans released in the United States. What the fudge? Oh, Never Too Late from Elton John. Oh my gosh. Okay, I would not be surprised if he wins because it's freaking Elton John. It's freaking Elton John. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna. I think it's gonna be Elton John. Has to be, right? Has to. Okay, let's see. I told you. I said it. I knew it. Oh my gosh. El Mal from Emilia Perez wins best song. I am. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not surprised, but I'm also not very fond of that decision. Whatever. Emilia Perez had to win something, right?
Okay, it's
Okay. Well, there goes that. They can even pronounce it. They can even pronounce the song. El Mal. El Mal. Come on. Okay. What else is next? Let's see.
Thank you to our phenomenal interpreters, Zoe Saldana and Sofia Gascon, for bringing this song. Thank you for introducing the music. Thank you to the
Documentary short film is next, and then documentary feature film. A lot of people don't like documentaries. A muchas personas no les gustan los documentales. It's a very underrated art form, documentaries. I think it's very badly received because it's educational and people want to be entertained. What am I watching? If you're not watching the Oscars on ABC, you're missing out, bro. Because I just saw crazy thing. Anyway, that's crazy, but it's fun to watch. So next up is short documentary film, and let's see who's actually nominated for that. Death by Numbers, Unready Warden, Incident, Instruments of a Beating Heart, The Only Girl in the Heart Orchestra. Well, I've not seen any of them, and I'm sure a lot of you have not either. Maybe you have, and if you have, let me know which one you liked. But I'm sure a lot of you have not either. So it's gonna be interesting to see which one has won what. Um, Thank you to those that are joining us. Gracias a los que nos están viendo hoy. I'm gonna do my best de hacerlo, of doing this in two languages, in dos idiomas, because I have a lot of people that are joining me from all over. And so, thank you. Thank you to those that are watching. And to those that are not watching, what the heck are you doing? Please help us and subscribe. Please, please, that'll be great. Join us and like it. I would like to see more reactions. ¿Quién creen que va a ganar? Tell me, who do you think will win? Best Picture. To those that are cinephiles like me, I think Conclave is going to win Best Picture, and we're still waiting for that announcement in a few hours. In 2 hours, no, in that 1 hour actually, 53 minutes. Supposed to go until 8 o'clock tonight, my time. We'll see. It's going to be very interesting, and it's going to be very telling as to how the industry is moving towards movie making, right? We've seen a lot of Marvel, a lot of Disney, a lot of Star Wars, not Star Wars, but a lot of Marvel for sure. It's good to see that Marvel's not taking over the industry. Some Kendrick Lamar jokes there. That's funny. That's great. But not a great halftime show. Some people might disagree with me. I think it was okay. I like the Chadwick Boseman tribute there with all stars by Cesar. Oh, the Sanborn from Dune is making an appearance. Who watched Dune Part 2? I love Dune Part 2 more so than Dune Part 1. And it was a great film. Samuel L. Jackson and Selena Gomez are presenting the awards for short documentary. Okay. Documentaries are very underrated, like I said before. Very underrated art form. Los documentales a veces aburren a la gente. Sometimes they bore people, but they're informative, and a lot of people don't like that. Don't like the fact that it's educational. I love documentaries because, let's face it, I'm not smartest person. I'm a little bit boring sometimes, yes, but documentaries are great. Death by Numbers. I Am Brady Warden. I think that's about jail and ju- criminal justice reform incident. Instruments of a beating car. Oh, it's about kids with music. Nice. The only girl in the orchestra, which I think it's about the only girl in the orchestra, right? And the Oscar goes to the only girl in the orchestra. Okay, now I gotta watch that. Okay, I wonder what was so important about it. Espero que Wiki gane más Oscars. Definitivamente, it's been a very good time for Wicked tonight. It's been a very good night for Wicked, and we'll see if it wins something. Ariana Grande is nominated for Best Supporting Actress. Cynthia Erivo is nominated for Best Leading Actress. So we'll see if we get some sort of upset in regards to that. We'll see. But I think it's going to be a very good night for Wicked. It's been a very good night for Wicked, which it deserves to be. This is on Netflix apparently, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch it sometime this week. The Only Girl in the Orchestra, which again I think it's about the only girl in the orchestra. Interesting, which makes sense. Okay. Next one is going to be Best Feature Documentary, which is larger, right? Longer. I think the biggest upset to me was Anora winning film editing and costume design by Wicked. I think that was great. Documentary feature Black Box Diaries. No other land. I think this is about. Yeah, this has to be about Gaza. Yeah, that makes sense. Palestine. Interesting. That might win actually. Based on the times of today, it might win. Porcelain War. About porcelain? Huh. Soundtrack to a coup d'etat. Wow. Wow. That's an interesting subject matter. Sugarcane. Oh, this is about. Oh, wow. This is about abuse in the Catholic Church. And the Oscar goes to no other land. Like I said about Gaza, it's gonna win, and it did. So I'm not surprised about that. And I'm gonna watch it. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. See what's up. What's next? What's next? I think the next one is going to be production design. This is gonna be a good one. The Brutalist, Conclave, Doom Part 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked. Wicked might win again just because of this of how the production was designed. I mean, we're talking about design, right? Has to win, but also Dune Part Two and Conclave with the whole Vatican setting has a lot of possibilities to win. In all the technical awards, Wicked was going to have a lot of shots to win, right? But when it comes to like acting, I'm expecting something different. But it will be a good surprise if Wicked were to win some sort of award in acting, which it could, but it wouldn't be not surprising. Who likes my cup? Marvel, do not sue me. I just love the Avengers, but please don't come after me, Marvel. All right, let's see. A lot of people are gonna get on the bandwagon of this, and it should, right? A lot of people are really interested in this idea of supporting Gaza, and people should believe what they believe, right? Anyway, let's see what else is. I'm very interested to see who wins production design. She's gonna be very telling. I will say I will be very surprised if Wicked wins Best Picture. I will be very, very surprised. Los Angeles relief efforts. I mean, it's very important to bring awareness to what's going on in Gaza and what's going on in Los Angeles, which a lot of people are not talking about it anymore. As long as soon as the election happened and as soon as the a lot of things happen, nobody's talking about Gaza. Is nobody talking about the fires anymore. What's going on with the media? That is the problem with the media. They move on too fast. Too freaking fast they're moving. Very interesting to see who wins. Visual effects is going to be a fun one. Directing, also, that's going to be an interesting one. Production, design, and visual effects are next. These are technical awards that are mostly going to go to Wicked, probably. I would not be surprised otherwise. Who's nominated for visual effects? Visual effects is Alien Romulus. Oh, Wicked is in there too. Better Man with Sebastian Stan, Winter Soldier, that is. Doom Part 2, which probably might win. Probably. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That also has a good shout of winning, a good shot. Wicked. Wicked, again, being nominated for visual effects, which, I mean, yeah, it had its merits, but is it gonna win visual effects? Probably not, because it's not a CGI fest like Kingdom of the Planet is. But it's very surprising to me that Deadpool and Wolverine was not nominated for that. That is surprising to me. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Next year is gonna be a very interesting Oscar season with a lot of good movies. Michael Jackson biopic is coming out. It's gonna be very interesting for a lot of people. We're also gonna see a lot of Marvel movies. We're gonna see uh, Fantastic Four coming out, and the Thunderbolts coming out as well, which will have a few awards. May have a few nominations. That is, maybe we'll see. Is it me or we just having a lot of commercials? A lot of them. I would love to see more um, continuity with the transmission with the Oscars, less commercials, but so is Hollywood. Such it is Hollywood. Here we go. Best Picture nominee. Who else? This is Anora. Oh no, this is I'm Still Here from Brazil. A movie that I really wanted to watch, but it's like under a paywall. Again, a lot of these movies are not very attainable to people because how many movies can you afford? Yeah, you can go to the movie theater, but you're gonna spend a lot more money rather than watching it in stream. But you're also paying $20 to watch three films that are on their paywalls. Here we go, an honor, a tribute to the firefighters in LA, which they deserve it. It was a very tragic accident. Well, not an accident, just a very tragic occurrence. What happened with the fires in LA, which they deserve all the recognition. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna have an in memoriam session. Interested. Interesting. You're not watching the Oscars. They're having right now on ABC. They're happening on ABC. We're seeing a tribute to the fire department of LA and a lot of um, officials, a lot of policemen and stuff like that. Law enforcement, that is. Law enforcement that were part of the LA fires to calm it a little bit. So a lot of people losing their homes, even the celebrities. Fire is the greatest equalizer, I think. Fire made us realize that whether you are rich or poor, if fire comes to you, you're gonna lose something, right?
Usually when he calls, he's stuck in a tree.
Conan O'Brien was a good choice to host the Oscars. I think he's a funny guy. Some people, again, find him annoying, but I think he was a funny guy. So it was a good choice. Miles Teller and Miley Cyrus, what a combination for presenters. Two very talented artists in their own regard. Miley Cyrus being one of the greatest voices for its generation, and Miles Teller being a very underrated actor. What is going on with her? Okay. He looks like Thor from Avengers 1. Yeah, we're gonna do sound first. Sound. A Complete Unknown is nominated. The movie about Bob Dylan. Dune Part 2 is also nominated. Emilia Perez, God knows why. Wicked, and The Wild Robot. If you ask me, Dune Part 2 is a shoe in to win. It should very well win. But I would not be surprised if Wicked also won that one. So we'll see. It's interesting to see those clips because this is what they nominated him for. These exact clips is what gave them the nomination. Yeah, I mean, Defying Gravity was key for this movie. Wild Robot getting a nomination as an animated film. That's interesting. Interesting that The Brutalist did not get a nomination for sound. Interesting. The Oscar goes to Doom Part 2. Yeah, I was not surprised to see. I mean, that's what its forte is, right? That's the thing that made it so good. It's the sound, it's the visual effects, it's the sound of the sandworm coming out of the sand, and just and then you have the music, the harps, right? That's what made the movie so great. Also the acting, right? But the sound, it deserved the Oscar, and I'm glad he won. I wonder how many people they're allowed to um, register to get an Oscar. Imagine if you just showed up and you didn't have an Oscar, or you're like, "I'm sorry, we don't have an Oscar," but you were the sound mixer. How embarrassing would that be? Yikes! Will they just make you a new Oscar, or what the heck would happen? But I'm glad everybody got an Oscar. It's nice. Imagine you have that in your living room, and you're like, you had your neighbor come in and you say, "Oh, you have an Oscar! Wow!" Denis Villeneuve. I'm so sad that he didn't get nominated for Best Director. That's insane to me. Again, I said it twice. I'm gonna say it again. Denis Villeneuve and John M. Chu for Wicked did not get a nomination for Best Director. That's insane to me. Insane. But then again, the guy for Emilia Perez got a nomination? What is the Academy doing? Rachel Ziegler is nominated. Oh, and the two from um, Snow White, which I'm not very excited for, not gonna lie. I'm not very excited for it. Visual effects. Wow. Gal Gadot is very tall and Rachel Ziegler is not very tall, or is she just standing in the podium? Visual effects. Alien Romulus. That makes sense. It's not gonna win, but that makes sense. Better Man. It could very well win. Oh, Better Man. I thought that was the Sebastian Stan movie. That's the Robbie Williams movie. Dune Part 2 has to win this one, right? Dune Part 2 has to win. Planet of the Apes. Yeah. Fantastic visual effects. Wicked. It could. Let's see. Dune Part 2 wins again for best visual effects. Yes, that's a good shout. That's good. I'm glad he won because he's not gonna win any other awards. But I'm glad he won because that's it deserved more nominations. It's incredible to me that he did not get a acting nomination for Timothy Chalamet. He got it for Incomplete or No, but he didn't get it for Dune Part 2, which I think was much better for Paul Atreides and Bob Dylan. Anyway, on other game. Interesting. Dune Part 2 was one of those, and that's a problem. And I didn't finish my thought. That's a problem with the release. That's what killed Doom Part 2. Being released in February or yeah, February. Usually when movies are released during the summer, they have more chances to be nominated or more. This is called recency bias. This is the problem when you have more recent films that remember more. Dune Part 2 will go down in history as one of the best sci-fi movies ever. But it wasn't released in the summer. It should have been released in the summer, to be fair, because it would have more awards. And we'll probably be talking more about it as a better contender for Best Picture film. But we're not. That's why you're watching and you're a director, don't release movies in February. You're gonna get screwed by the Academy. Release it in the summer. Or if you are someone that watched the Golden, the one with Zac Efron, that was not that was should have been a movie. The Claw, that should have been a movie that should have won a nomination for Best Picture, but they didn't. It's incredible to me. Still incredible that the Claw did not win. The Iron Claw, that's it. The Iron Claw did not get a nomination for anything. Zac Efron should have won an Oscar for that movie, but was not nominated. That's incredible. Anyway, again, more freaking commercials. What are we doing here? For those of you that are joining us, Doom Part 2 just won Best Visual Effects and Sound, which is very deserving. Next award that are going to happen is going to be, give me 1 second here. It's going to be probably actress in a supporting role. Oh, no, that already happened. Original song already happened. Production resign. International feature film, which probably gonna be Emilia Perez. Let's be honest. Best international feature film, or it might be cinematography. Cinematography is a better category. Cinematography, who was nominated for that? The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, Maria, and Nosferatu. Okay, Dune Part 2 might win again, but then again, The Brutalist also has a really good chance of winning this one because it's set on post World War II, set up in 1945 in Germany. The cinematography in that movie is excellent. So we'll see. But then again, we're talking about Dune Part 2, right? It's another excellent film with another excellent cinematography, which I think won last time. Again, when it was nominated back in 2021. So maybe. We'll see. Please like it, subscribe to the channel if you're watching through YouTube, if you're watching through Facebook. Give it a like. Give me some comments. I want to see what you want. Tell me your favorite movie if you want to talk about favorite movies or you want to talk about what movie you think you're going to win. Oh, is this best directing? It's probably going to win. Anora's going to probably win. I will be very surprised if James Mangold wins it for A Complete Unknown. Ana de Armas, one of them is, and then this other fella from Black Panther, I forgot his name. Black Panther cast. Sterling K. Brown. What a good actor he was. He is. Eileen. Oh, live action short. Anuja. From India. I'm not a robot. It's interesting that it's getting a movie like this is getting nomination. I think this is a very recent nomination. I'm not a robot wins live action short film. Good. It's good to see in indie films getting nominations, in the independent directors, independent things that they might not have the backing of a studio. They might not have the money, but they have the passion. They have the talent. Give them the chance. They will have a nomination like the Oscars, and it's fantastic for the industry. It's good to see, and there's a lot of films that I have not watched that I really want to watch, and this is going to be one of those films. And if you're watching, if you're just joining us, please just let me know what movie you want to see, you want to win, what movie you like this year, what was your favorite movie this year, what was your favorite movie from the nominated movies you did the marathon. I certainly tried. But again, the payables are not good. Interesting. It's usually more interesting to see the acting awards. People are more interested in that. But these ones are very underrated awards because it gives you a glimpse of the talent that a lot of people have that we're not used to seeing. So I like this a lot. And if you are not in the movie industry, make a movie. You have a camera, you have a passion, just make a damn film. Why not? Morgan Freeman is in here. Holy crap. The voice of movie films, of films, the voice of films after James Earl Jones, rest in peace. Morgan Freeman is 90 years old. He's still on here. That's insane. Oh, Jim Hackman, rest in peace. What a tragedy that happened with that guy. Because he's a legendary actor and he was found dead in his home in New Mexico. And apparently, he was known to be dead for 9 days before he was found, which is very crazy. It's very crazy to me. May he rest in peace, truly. The one film I know him from is from Superman. He was Lex Luthor in the 1978 film with Christopher Reeve. He was Lex Luthor, and it's a tragedy what happened with his death. Truly, Gene Hackman was a legendary actor, a legendary, just a legendary actor. He deserved a tribute like this. Very heartfelt, very heartfelt. Oh, this is the in memoriam section. A lot of people, not only actors and actresses, but also Maggie Smith. You had to kill me. Oh my gosh, that was so sad. Maggie Smith, obviously known for her role in Harry Potter's Professor McGonagall, and the girl from the lady from the Notebook as well. David Sidler for he wrote the other films. Wow, Bob Newhart, Chris Christopherson, really, just really talented people. Emmett Walsh, man, a lot of talent has just gone, huh? It's really sad. And also, we're also gonna see, obviously, James Earl Jones and Gene Hackman being recognized in there. A lot of good actresses. Cheng Pei Pei, John Amos, yes. Bill Cobbs, man, a really good talent just gone. John Plowright. Donald Sutherland, President Snow in Hunger Games, and father of Kiefer Sutherland, Art Evans. Oh wow! Songwriter for Mary Poppins, Richard M. Sherman. Yep. Damn. Ray Chan, production designer for Avengers Endgame. Wow. Shelley Duvall. What a great song. I don't remember what this song is from. David Lynch. What a talented director and actor and writer too. Big loss for the movies. James Earl Jones. The voice of many generations, right? Darth Vader, Mufasa. Just a fantastic actor all around. King Hackman. What a tragedy. Again, tragic, tragic, tragic. Man, here we go. We're going to the last part of the Oscars. It's incredible to me. Let me make a point here. Zoe Saldana. She's been nominated quite a few times for an Oscar and did not win, but she won for her worst role, which is crazy to me.
Okay, it's Conan O'Brien was a great choice for these Oscars.
And yeah, we're still yet to see best support, best thing, best support. No, best cinematography, best actor, best director, best actress, and best picture. So we're really getting to the meat of the Oscars here. Oh, yes, and I forgot about a movie that's coming out this year, which is, of course, one probably the most anticipated movie of the year this year, after Michael Jackson movie, of course. Wicked Part Two, for good. Wicked for good, which is obviously going to feature the beloved song for good and other great songs. Suddenly, um, other great songs, right? It's going to be very excited. Very excited.
This is TurboTax. You get an express price and you switch to an expert. This is taxes. It's with TurboTax.
It's very it's going to be interesting to see how it all pans out. It's been a very good night for Wicked, not as good for the Brutalist or Emilia Perez even. But yeah, the Brutalist, I'm very surprised that it did not get a lot of awards. I don't remember seeing if whether they had awards, it won awards or not. Man, but I'm very interested to see the one movie I'm interested to see how it does next year in the Oscars is going to be the Michael Jackson biopic because again, I truly believe in the biopic formula that if you make a biopic about anybody, whether it's Michael Jackson or Bob Dylan or Freddie Mercury or Elvis, you're gonna win some Oscars, right? You're probably gonna win best actor unless you're again Austin Butler, which should have won for Elvis back in 2022. I think my favorite best picture film that I've seen in recent years is been La La Land. La La Land. I am obsessed with La La Land. It's a fantastic film. Um, what else? The King's Speech, I think, won Best Picture. If I'm not mistaken. We're seeing some footage from The Brutalist now, which could win Best Actor for the performance of Adrian Brody, who won in 2003 for The Pianist. 3 hours and 35 minutes. This movie is still in theaters. I'm still interested in seeing it, but I know a lot of people struggle with a runtime of 3 hours and 35 minutes. I love movies. If they're good, I don't care how long they are. If they're good, they're good. Here we go. Willem Dafoe. Cinematography. Here we go again. We're seeing which movies got nominated for cinematography again. The Brutalist, Doom Part 2, Emilia Perez, Maria, and Nosferatu. The Brutalist could very well win. I think it deserves it. But also Doom Part 2 was excellent in that regard. So I think it's between those two. Also, it's interesting that they snubbed Angelina Jolie for her work in Maria. So, yeah, Angelina Jolie usually a powerhouse in Hollywood, not being nominated this time around. I honestly did not see the film, but still, it's Angelina Jolie. So we'll see. I think my prediction is still gonna be Wicked. No, Brutalist and Doom Part 2. Will I be right? Will I be wrong? I don't know. Emilia Perez is the weakest of them all. Watch it win, though. If you watched Emilia Perez, tell me what you thought. I'm interested to see if anybody thought it was a redeemable film. Doom Part 2, yeah. Dave Bautista, who came from WWE and became a list actor who aspires to have more roles, and he's a very good actor. We known him from Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy, but his role in Doom Part 2 and Doom Part 1 were excellent, including the foe from Nosferatu. Also not nominated for Best Supporting, which is extremely weird to me. I would like them to win an Oscar, for sure. If you've seen the Oscars, if you're seeing the Oscars on ABC, what are your thoughts? Are you surprised about anything? Are you not surprised? What do you think? Holy crap, the Brutalist actually won. Very good. I'm not surprised at all. Again, I still think it was a good, excellent film that I should have won. I haven't seen the film, but I know it's an excellent film. Okay, I think for the subject matter and for how it looked, for the cast that it has, and for the runtime, because from what I'm hearing from people that I saw it, the pacing is good, which is very important. If you have movies that are long but have good pacing, it's gonna make your movie good. So it's not about what you have; it's how you have it, how you portray it on cinema, and that's vital. Here we go, and then we're gonna see best actor, best actress, best director, and then best picture. Actually, I remember now. Austin Butler lost the best actor award to Brendan Fraser for The Whale, which I saw The Whale and I was a little bit. I didn't like the film. I know other people did, but I am. It was a nostalgia award. Also, Angela Bassett being a big snub to lose against Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is wild. Penelope Cruz is going to present something. Oh, best film, best international film. Okay, it's going to be probably Emilia Perez or I'm Still Here. One of those two. My shout is Emilia Perez. From France. Again, a French movie about Mexico with American actors. Flo could also win because he already won Best Animated Film. In the Oscars too. I'm Still Here won from Brazil. I am surprised. This is a big upset. I'm glad Emilia Perez did not win. Good. I'm very happy about that. I think it's a very good sign. And I can like the BAFTAs and the SAG Awards and Critics' Choice and the Golden Gloves gave a lot of credit to uh, to Emilia Perez, but this is Hollywood's biggest nights, and Hollywood's best movies are winning. Brazilian cinema is actually very underrated. There's quite a few films that are good. Pelé movie I watched is actually quite good. Um, there's a lot of international movies. The Parasite, I remember Parasite back in 2020. No, back in 2017. One best picture, one best international film, which is completely in Korean, and it's just an excellent film. Very underrated. And now we're seeing the acting awards. We'll see. This is what we came here for. And another commercial. For crying out loud. Whoopi Goldberg's gonna introduce something. Man, I want to go to that museum, Best Picture museum or movie museum. I think that's gonna be very interesting. And then there's a Jaws exhibition. Damn, in the Academy Museum. I really want to go there. Anyone want to go with me to LA? Let's go. Let's go to LA. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like. Tell me what you want to talk about. I talk about politics. I talk about movies. I want to talk about uh, soccer as well. So you let me know. You can talk about anything.
And I'm not about to start now. What's waking up now? Millions of women experiencing the coffee fit panty blitz or illegal dribble. That's what popping out at 8 baby food here. Thankfully.
Yeah. So it's been a very fun award season, a very fun award Oscar night, and yeah, it's gonna get even better. These movies have not been the best in terms of quality, in terms of other years. Oppenheimer was a fantastic movie that deserved a lot of awards last year. Um, but it's gonna get better next 2025 year. So I'm excited to see what else comes out during the year. Could be a very good year for films, a very good year for filmmaking. It's crazy to see how many actors have not won an Oscar. Ralph Fiennes is going to be nominated today. He's nominated today. Has not won an Oscar. We were just talking about it earlier that the Academy members did not vote for Ralph Fiennes because they thought he already won an award for Best Picture for Best Actor for Schindler's List when he did not. And they also voted for Adrian Brody because they thought that he had already won. He hadn't won something, but he won for The Pianist in 2003. And they also mentioned, some of them mentioned that they had not watched Doom Part 2 because it was too long. I mean, if you're not watching these movies and you're not watching at Google, you're not googling these things. Why are you in the Academy? Why are you a member of the Academy if you don't care about these films? They should just give us people like me, people like other good YouTubers out there that are making movie content, and they're not given any sort of entry in the Academy. But there will be a lot of also indie films in the Academy Awards, which I wouldn't mind seeing. You know, also make them more available for the people. Don't give us a $20 paywall. Make them free for those that want to watch it for like award season, for a Oscar season, and then you can go ahead and put it back in streaming. But if you're not making it free for like the Oscar season, then it's very hard for people to watch their movies. I know people have to make money and everything like that, but 1 week would not cost you much. Also, Harrison Ford was supposed to present today, but he got shingles and he's in the hospital. Not in the hospital, but he's in at his house. It's interesting to you. And we wish him well. I wish him well. I hope he recovers really well because he's a treasure for cinema. Harrison Ford, which was excellent in Captain America: Brave New World, which I will give my review on that this week with a special guest. So we stay tuned for that. This has been a really long broadcast of the Oscars. Yeah. Mark Hamill, aka Luke Skywalker, is here. Holy crap. I wonder what he's presenting for. Score, best score. Yeah, we haven't seen that. Yeah, that makes sense. He's presenting that, and he was in Star Wars, which is one of the greatest scores in movie history with John Williams. The List nominated for that. Conclave. Emilia, Emilia Perez, I guess. Wicked for sure has to win, right? I mean, this is Steven Schwartz and John Powell. You have two powerhouses of Broadway. It has to win, right? It has to. I would be surprised if they didn't. Wicked. Because the Oscar goes to The Brutalist. Oh wow. Okay. Over Wicked. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, I'm also not very surprised, but I'm also very surprised that Wicked did not win for that. I wow, the one movie that was for music lovers, that all its thing was about music, did not win best score. Again, and it makes me mad that something like No One Mourns the Wicked, one of the best intros in movie history, they're getting recognized. And here we go. Now the three that are left is Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Picture. Four left. Man, what a long night already has been. It's already 8:08 where I'm from. Well, not where I'm from where I'm at. It's been 3 hours of this live stream already. Almost 3 hours. And it's been a very successful night for Wicked. And we'll see how it goes for the next four awards. Oh, I thought it was Whoopi Goldberg. Oh, it is Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey together for Best director, right? I imagine so. Or best actress. Yeah, best actress has to be best actress because both of them were nominated, which is probably gonna go to Demi Moore. Yeah, it's gonna be probably Demi Moore. The some people are saying that Mickey Madison from Anora might win, so that could be a good surprise too. But I think it's gonna be Demi Moore. I think she's locked in to win it. Cynthia Erivo was my pick because again I'm biased towards Wicked, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. Either way. Oh, is that a tribute to Quincy Jones? Yeah, I mean Quincy Jones was vital for music. I mean, he made Michael Jackson who he was in terms of music. His compositions were just genius. That's the word I would use. Quincy Jones is just an icon for music, an icon for movie making, and it's just great. And it's nice to see that a person like Quincy Jones is getting the recognition that he deserves because he was a visionary. He was a genius. He was one of the greatest composers ever. Yeah, he did. The Color Purple. Yeah, which is a very influential film. Queen Latifah is gonna be. Oh wow, she's singing from The Wiz. An absolute legend, Queen Latifah, of course. Very famous for The Color Purple and other great films that she's was. I mean, She's a very interesting and underrated Hollywood star, Queen Latifah. It's just a joy to watch in general. But yeah, now it's making the thing more intense and more the anticipation for these next awards a little bit more um, intense, right? Really interested to see who wins these things. Many things that Queen Latifah was on or in. I remember watching this one film that I not recall the name, but it was a really good film. Beauty Shop, uh, Hairspray, of course, Chicago, and she was in Bessie as well, Fresh Prince, Barbershop, Perfect Holiday, The Wiz, of course, and other great films. Hustle. She was in Hustle, a movie with Adam Sandler. Mad Money. Just an outright good film. Good actress. Oh, The Last Holiday. That's one of my favorite movies that I watched with her. Okay, the anticipation is building up. We are about to witness the decisions for who wins Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Picture. It is time for your predictions right now. Give it to me on the comments below if you're watching. Who do you think is gonna win what? Just commercial time at this point. I imagine this is gonna be the last commercial break. I hope. Should, right? Thank you to those that have been watching throughout the stream. We did go down twice because YouTube took us down due to violations, but we're back and we're better than ever. So, really, thank you for your support. And go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, make the algorithm catch this stream and this and get us a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. American Idol. I haven't seen American Idol in a long time. I don't remember the last time I saw it. I used to watch Latin American Idol, which was fun, but I haven't watched. I only watched The Voice at this point. It's fun too, but it's just how many actual artists come out of The Voice? More have come from uh, American Idol. Interesting. Here we go. We're back. We're back in it, and we're back into the last stretch of the Oscars. This has been a very long time, right? It's been like nearly 3.5 hours of along with the commercials. And we have the last footage of the big picture nominee, which is Conclave, which was criticized for the ending, which I get, but it was a good film. It was a very visually pleasing film to watch. The Conclave and Ralph Fiennes is and Stanley Tucci, which I'm surprised he was not nominated for Best Supporting. Ralph Fiennes was excellent in this film. It is a really good portrayal of how a conclave is portrayed, right? And besides the explosions and whatnot, but it does paint a good picture of how actually a conclave actually works.
exact same genetic makeup, yet somehow he turned out. Please welcome Oscar winner Cillian Murphy.
Killian Murphy's gonna introduce the best actor, and yeah, Adrian Brody, Timothy Chalamet, Coleman Domingo, Sebastian Stan, and Ralph Fiennes. I am really thinking that Ralph Fiennes could win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Adrian Brody won it. Killian Murphy, of course, winning the Best Actor award for Oppenheimer, J. Robert Oppenheimer, which was an excellent film, and it is an excellent film. I would really recommend that if you haven't watched it. It's really worth the 3 hours. So I'm surprised. Very interested to see who wins this one. I love this version with the clips. It makes it very entertaining. Mm.
So 12 weeks a lot longer. Well, it's supposed to be 65 days. Are you gonna have fun? What time did I say this? Yes.
Woman Domingo for Sing Sing. I don't really know what this movie is about, but I really want to watch it. It's gonna be Joseph Jackson in the biopic for Michael Jackson, which should be fun. Ralph Fiennes. Here we go. What a movie. Sebastian Stan for his role of Donald Trump in The Apprentice. He did fantastic in the role. Great movie, great actor. I would not be surprised if he won. He could be a sleeper choice, but we'll see. When the Oscar goes to, let's see. Adrian Brody wins. Okay. Yeah, I am disappointed to say the least. Again, I said he could win. It's a disappointing choice for sure, in my opinion. I gotta see the Brutalist. I have not seen it. I cannot judge it. But yeah, I'm not surprised either. He won it for his role in The Pianist in 2003. And he's winning again for his role in The Brutalist. hmm It's a boring choice in my opinion. He's an excellent actor. He took I think a 10-year hiatus from acting, and he's back, and now he's nominated for an Oscar again. That's insane. That's insane work. He does have that gravitas of like a very classy actor, a very powerful actor. He's a great actor. I give him that, but I really wanted Ralph Fiennes. I think his career merits a nomination of sorts. It's interesting. It's incredible to me how he hasn't won it.
And I think the mix is like most spectators.
But yeah, two more and then we're done. Hold on tight. We're still there. We're gonna get there. Just bear with me. Still gotta see the release. 3 hours. 3:35, I think, is the runtime. Insane. But like I said, if it's good, it's good. And Sebastian Stan is gonna win an Oscar one day for sure. So is Timothy Chalamet. But Ralph Fiennes, it's incredible to me. He hasn't won it. It's kind of nice that you're thanking like the whole crew and cast and everything like that, but it really does take a lot of the time for your award or the speech. Focus feature films. I think this is the first time for a focus feature film to win and be nominated. I might be wrong. You guys can fact check me on that, but maybe.
I share this with my amazing partner, Katrina, who's not only reinvigorating my own self-worth, but my sense of the value and my values, and the beautiful children, Dash and India. I know this is
It's nice to see how people think their families, right? I mean, they have to be part of that whole process because it's not easy. You have to take time from away from them for long periods of time with filming and a lot of things like that. That you get into the character and you sometimes you come out weird from it. It's just a long process.
you know, I'm honored. I have to thank my mom and dad for
Oh my god! Wrap it up, dude.
just created just such a strong foundation of respect and of kindness and a wonderful
A lot of people are not in a position to lecture us, and it's just incredible that they're still trying to. Come on.
I'm here once again to represent the lingering traumas and reactions of war and systematic oppression.
This has the record for most, probably longest speech I've seen in recent time in awards.
It's a reminder to not let hate go unchecked.
All right. Bye bye. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
I have a joke here because it's one of my favorite filmmakers of all time. Please welcome two-time Oscar winner Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino is gonna present for Best Director. Very underrated. Okay, maybe not underrated, but he doesn't get enough credit for the visionary talent of his work. Quentin Tarantino has made some excellent films. He's not recognized for it as much as he should. Sean Baker for Nora, which he's probably going to win for Best Director. I will be, again, very surprised if any other one wins it. We'll see. And the Oscar goes to Sean Baker. Anora, Sean Baker, like I said, not very unpredictable. It's very okay. It might be Best Picture. Not gonna lie. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's a really interesting subject, Anora. Interesting to see. This is going to be short. A short speech. Thank you. Oh, never mind. Oh, he's talking about movie theaters. Thank you. Making emphasis on the importance of movie theaters, which is very important. It's very sad to see that movie theaters are not as beloved as they used to be, which is, I get it, it's expensive, but it's very important. Yeah, he's right. The movie theater experience is under threat. It's not. Well, what's why? It's because it's very expensive. And yeah, it needs to be regulated. Good, good. I need to see more big screen movies. Enough with this Netflix bullcrap. I want to see more big screen movies being made. That's why Christopher Nolan is someone I respect. James Mangold, Damien Chazelle. Those three, those three are very talented directors. Also, yeah, Marvel, sure, whatever. But Christopher Nolan and Damien Chazelle are two very talented directors that I want to see more of. Okay, short enough. All right, now Best Actress and Best Picture. It's coming up. Don't tell. Oh no, you're kidding me. You're getting another break. Crying out loud. Okay. Well, are you guys surprised about these choices? What's been your favorite? What's been your least favorite? What's your favorite movie? Tell me. Oh, Scorsese. That's another one that's a legend. Man, Scorsese's almost gone from directing, and he's Iñárritu. There's so many good ones. James Cameron. James Cameron. González Iñárritu. Just great directors all around. Great filmmakers. Okay. Well, it's getting too draggy now. Just keep dragging and dragging and dragging.
So you're feeling a little big. Just full
I remember seeing movies in the theater. Like my favorite movie going experience is probably yes, Avengers Endgame, but there's also great movies like La La Land and Wicked again, and Jojo Rabbit in theaters was fantastic. Dune Part Two was phenomenal in theaters. Um, A Complete Unknown, and even Bohemian Rhapsody and Elvis in theaters was just watching that and hearing their music in the loud screen in the loud speakers was just fantastic. We'll see. Two more awards to come: Best Actress and Best Picture. It's crazy that there's no categories for best stunts. The stunt work that some movies have, it's unbelievable, and there's no awards for it. Also, that's interesting to me. But such is life. Hopefully, one day. Here we go. Best Actress. Emma Stone. Here we go. There she is. She won it, I think, for La La Land. No, 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 no. She won it for. I don't recall. Anyway, Demi Moore, I think, has it locked, but I want to see Cynthia Erivo. I mean, Wicked marked a lot of people. It marked me. It made me feel. It made me feel good. It's a great film overall. I think it should have gone with Angelina Jolie instead of Carlos Vegas. Demi Moore was fantastic, to be sure. Another Torres, and I'm still here. Let's see. Holy shit! Mikey Madison wins it. Wow! 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 Okay, now I'm completely sure that Nora will win Best Picture. I am almost completely sure that Nora will win Best Picture. Oh, here we go. Another long speech. But yeah, I am almost 100% sure that Anora will win this picture now at this point. I was not expecting Mikey Madison to win um, Best Actors. I thought it was going to be for Demi Moore, surely. She's an up and coming actor, so that's good to see. And these people are usually like Lily Gladstone. I don't remember if she won it. I don't think she did, but maybe she did last year for Best Actress for that one movie with Scorsese. But yeah, it usually gives you big boost in acting in your acting career. I'm kind of disappointed that Demi Moore did not win, but I'm also not. I think she deserves it too. Here we go. The biggest award of the night, Best Picture. Well, Crystal and Meg Ryan are presenting the Best Picture award. That's interesting. Let's see. Could be Anora. It could be the Conclave. It could be the Brutalist. We'll see. Give me your predictions on the comments right now. I think it's gonna be Conclave or Anora. We'll see. Okay.
My first time hosting it was 35 years ago this month. Yeah, I know.
35 years ago. Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting to see that this movie, when Harry Met Sally, was almost 30 years ago. Nora, there we go. And then Conclave. Oh, the Brutalist is second. A complete unknown. Oh, it's gonna be 10 movies. I'm not gonna name them all. What am I doing? In my opinion, Doom Part 2 could have won in a perfect world, but whatever. Pay this. Oh, it's 7 nominees, I think. I'm still here, and then Nickel Boys. Substance. Wicked. in the Oscar goes to. Let's see. Anora, yeah, yeah. Anora wins Best Picture. Anora is the ultimate winner of the night. Anora consecrating itself as the best picture of the year. Anora beating the odds of the Conclave, and beating the odds of Pluralist, and beating the odds of Wicked. Movie with not a lot of noise, a movie with not a lot of success in the theaters, wins Best Picture, joining the likes of Oppenheimer, La La Land, um, Green Book, and other great films. What a night for Nora. And so this wraps it up. Anora has won Best Picture. Anora has won Best Picture, and we'll see you guys for the next time, next award season. We'll see you guys for next week for maybe a reaction video, and definitely a Captain America: Brave New World review. Stay tuned for that. This has been it. This has been Steering the Pod with Ivan. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great night. Goodbye.